got a little dunny in the shed. So I'm just drawing up the little layout now, trying to figure out the step and what I'm going to do with this guy. So we've got the macerator, we've got the toilet. So when we sit this guy on top of this guy, the height, don't worry about the shed at the moment, guys. It's a bit full of stuff. Let's get the height. 320. 320. Now, generally a toilet will sit at 420 high to the pan, to the seat. So if we add a 100mm step up, that'll be perfectly fine as a standard sort of toilet height. So we need a 100mm step up. All right, let's go have a look. So working out the size of the area now for the head, and figuring out how big our shower base area really needs to be for the size of the toilet. This is where that rail's running through. This is the end of the head. This is basically our showering zone. So 550 wide. We want to do a base at 500 wide for the actual toilet to sit on. And we're going to do a little sink vanity unit at 150 wide. Something there, a little cupboard, something on the side there to cover the pipes where they're coming through. It's what they had before as well. Pipes coming out of the hull that run through that section there. So I think that'll work well. And this is just for the floor layout. You know, the walls and everything else are going to be rebuilt as well to fit in what they need to fit in. So there'll be a slight step up into the head when you open the door, but I don't see that being too much of a major problem. I want to make sure that any water in there is going to drain away from the doors. And you know, we'll put a little curtain to run across this section here anyway, so that it's going to be a bit of a small, we can make it a bit of a decent area for showering. It doesn't matter if the toilet gets wet, as long as all the water falls down to that corner. And then we'll sheet everything in that foam board and fiberglass it all, and then we'll put the decking on top of that. So I think that's a plan. We can at least start making the structure for the floor in there while we're still waiting for our van to get back, and then we can get some larger sheets and other materials, because at the moment we're still just using the old four-wheel drive, which isn't very happy, but we're getting it done. So until we can get all that back, we're just going to keep working on these few little bits and bobs as we can. All right, that's great. We better get to the boat then. And here we are. So continuation. So what I was just drawing was this little area here in the head. So we're going to build out a 150 cabinet from here with our little floor pad area for the toilet of 500, and then the rest is going to be the drainage point down there for the rest of the water. So I'm going to lift the floor up slightly, and we're going to line, the whole thing's going to get waterproofed basically, so it'll just become one big wet room. I'll make a wet room. Hey! Alright, that sounds good. Let's see how this is all. That's solid as now. That's all glued up. Glued and screwed and solid. Beautiful. So when we fiberglass that corner onto there, that's going to hold this structure. I mean, it's already held in. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's got the strength of this. It's not a support for the boat. It's a support for a bed. So, as an internal structure. All right, this is really starting to come together in here. That's great. Let's work on the head. like 31, 32 degrees during the day. 90% humidity. So I don't know what that is in American. It's just American because no one else in the world uses Fahrenheit. We're going to get a 20 mil high here. I'm going to run it down to 5 mil there, so it's got 15 mil drop slowly over the toilet floor area. And when we sheet this, we're going to wrap down the side here with a lip and a lip here, so water can't come out. And then we're going to run it downhill to that pit, and that pit is going to have it drop right down. That's the plan. Let's go find some wood that'll work. Piece here is a bit bowy, but I reckon if we just chop it out of this and just run a couple of strips, a bit of hardwood, that'll give us our bits. Yeah, let's use this. I really need another shade over my bench out here now. Woo. Oh. Alright, we can cut everything up there. Let's go up there and cut it under the shade.
Okay, so I've got a few angled base pieces here for the sheeting to go on top of. It's going to get fiberglass. We're going to run a higher lip around the edges at the doors, and that's going to help to try and stop water from in here come splash out into the rest of the boat, and it'll drain down that way. Now in there, I've put a baseboard right down low in the corner, and that's going to be a flat section through there, so I need to run another strip through there. That's the lowest point of the shower base, which is going to have the waste in it. After we get that all sealed up and the angles, everything all fitted in there, we're going to make a little bit of a recess lip inside there for a nice little hardwood grate that I'm going to build to slot in, and that's what you'll stand on. So you're not going to stand right down into the sump, you're going to be standing flat level in that area, so all the water drains into that point there. So what I want to do now is just finish the top of the toilet clip, and that's great. It's heaps done for the head.